good? What's good? What's good? You know, it's no, it's 10:12. It's a late night stream actually. Hey, it is a late night stream. Actually, I'm gonna set it up fully. So yeah, let me get this pop out chat real quick going. Flip my phone around. All right, get that. Okay, let's get this in here. Go over here. Here we go. Okay, let me go to properties. All right, y'all want the chat? Y'all want the chat? Yeah, y'all want the chat. I know you do. Trust me. You want the chat. You want the chat. Chat doesn't really matter. All right, there we go. Chat box. There we go. You guys get to see what I see. There. It felt like this camera shook, and that's not good. That's not good. Anyway, what's going on, guys? This is PukaTuka here, and today we're going to be playing some more Doki Doki Literature Club. Alright, I know, I just finished Doki Doki Blue Skies earlier today. I guess for most people, if you watch this, it would be yesterday. Because most people will not be here at 10:13 at night. Alright, I've got things to do tomorrow, actually, finally. After the past 2 days of me saying I might have stuff to do. But, officially, I have stuff to do. So, yeah, I'm happy. Actually start training. Happy about that. That's gonna be, I'm not gonna say fun. I'm not gonna say fun, but I mean, kind of gotta go through it. All right, let me just. Johnny's so mean. Look at him. He's so mean. Late night stream, but it's Doki Doki. He's mean. Oh. There we go. There we go. Depot. Home Depot. Anyway, yeah, like I said, we're playing some Doki Doki Blue Skies. If you can't tell by the title of the stream or by the thumbnail. The thumbnail probably doesn't. I mean, the thumbnail does say Doki Doki Blue Skies, episode 6, wherever. But, yeah, that's really all there is to it, to this intro. I have nothing left to say for today. I'm trying to convince a friend to apply at my work. Oh, they need a new job and they're still hiring. So, I mean, that's pretty cool. Hopefully. But they're currently in California. Disneyland and all that. Traveling. But, anyway, let's get into the game, shall we? Why is the game not here? Why is it not showing? There we go. I know I'm blocking out the logo. I know. I don't mean to, but kind of have to. Kind of a... Oh, I was about to say, we're only like barely into the game. I'm a little upset about that. Okay, anyway, page 2. So let's start off the game. It's the day of the festival. The preparations for the event should be nearly complete, given all the work everyone's put in over the weekend. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm even more excited for it to be over so I can spend more time with Sayori at the festival. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. I also want to make it so I can actually go and read the chat. Okay, here we go. And also play the game. It's been a while though. Where is Sayori? We're meant to walk together, but she's late again. I don't want to leave her behind, but if she takes much longer, I'm going to be late for school. More time passes. There's going to be a moment of decision soon if she doesn't arrive. Just as I'm getting ready to leave, I finally spot her, slowly making her way down the street. Let's go! Okay, good news. She doesn't die. Yet. I don't know. She's carrying a large sack in her hands, and I'm surprised she isn't running over to me. Isn't she aware how late she is? Sayori, where have you been? We could have been late for school. Well, I know, sorry. I overslept again. Or couldn't decide what to have for breakfast again. She immediately pouts. You're such a meanie sometimes. You know my teasing is all in good fun, right? She mumbles something under her breath. Of course. By the way, I also double-checked the little bags. They're all in here. Oh right, we made goodie bags last time. Yeah, I remember. Okay. Yeah, it's been quite. How long has it been since I last played this? Let me check. It's been how long since we last played this? Have to go check the Doki Doki playlist. Go down here. We last played Doki Doki Blue Skies on 6 days ago. That's only been 6 days, so it hasn't been too long, but still been a while. Still been a while because obviously, I can't believe I streamed for 3.5 hours. That was so tiring, honestly. Like I was so like by the end of the stream, I was feeling drained. I just was like out of it. There was nothing left in me. But yeah, like even in the middle of the stream, I took a break. I went laid down on my bed over there, and just was on my phone just laying down trying to rejuvenate my body. Then I went to get some juice and all that. But we're chilling now. Make sure we're chilling. No lag at all. This game shouldn't lag just because it's not Doki Doki Literature Plus engine. But yeah, we're good. She gestures to the large sack, a bright smile evident on her face. Good stuff, Sayori. People are gonna love them. That was a really good idea. Candy, bookmarks, and literature quotes. Perfect things to give out from our event. Uh-huh. Something for everyone. Although, I'm kind of nervous for the festival. Honestly, I don't blame you for that. It's kind of nerve-wracking, isn't it? I mean, I know how much it means to Monica, but at the same time, I didn't really realize how intimidating reciting poetry to a bunch of strangers can be. Yeah, I was all for it back in the club room, but now that the actual day is here, she looks a little nervous. I reach over and give her a squeeze on the shoulder. We'll be fine, don't worry. I know how much you like poetry, plus your poems are great. I just hope my own performance is up to standard. Oh, don't be silly, Puka. I love your poem, I just know it. I chuckle, admiring the definitive optimism that really makes Sayori, well, Sayori. I guess we'll find out. By the way, are you doing anything after the festival? Anything fun? Nope. I haven't really planned that far ahead. I'm not great at doing that anyway. I'm kind of hoping we finish early so we can have the rest of the day off, to be honest. So, what you're really saying is that you want to go home and sleep, right? Ooh, look at how many students there are. How many clubs are going to have their own little event today? What a tactical change of topic that was. Our school is in sight, and there's a lot of students milling around. It's a little strange to think that there's so many fellow students around, yet I've still been feeling so lonely. At least before joining the literature club. Oh yeah, our character is like feeling lonely and all that from all this. That makes sense. Alright, yeah. Like, I have to, like, rethink, because, I 6 days for my brain, for my memory, is a long time. Very long time. Very long time. Alright, but, you gotta deal with it somehow. But yeah, okay. I'm just checking through all the stuff, making sure nothing's broken and all that. Okay, here we go. We're good. We're chilling. Times like these make me grateful that Sayori told me about it told me about the club in the first place. They messed up right there. There's some typos. Okay. I don't know. Probably quite a few. By the way, Sayori. What's up, Puka? I just wanted to say, well, no matter how this festival goes, I'm really grateful that you told me about your club and let me join. I've had a lot of fun so far. I scratched the back of my head nervously as Sayori looks curiously at me. I've never been good at expressing myself, and it probably shows. I guess what I'm trying to say is, thank you. It's been so fun being able to spend time with you again, too. It really takes me back. You don't have to thank me for anything, silly. I've enjoyed it too. After all, it would be lovely if things could go back to how they used to be. How they used to be? What do you mean? Oh, nothing. Strange choice of words. What could she mean by this? As we enter the courtyard and make our way to the meeting room, she breaks the silence by giggling. Something funny? I've thought of a way to steal one of Natsuki's cupcakes without her realizing. Are you sure that's a good idea? Natsuki might be little, but you know better than I do that she can be really fiery. I don't know. Oh, don't worry about her. She might seem a bit mean on the outside, but she's harmless. Don't let her fool you. Well, I'd rather her than me. You right. Puka, Sayori, it's good to see you guys. Do you guys want to come and give me a hand? Monica is placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. I never thought about it like this. What if just nothing happens at the festival? I wish there was a way for me with the chat to for me to do it in a different way. I don't know how to do it though, so I mean, I'm not going to, but wish there was just a way for me to do it differently. I don't know how to, though, because I'm not that big of a streamer. Just not for me. Anyway, Monica, what are you saying? They must be the ones she prepared that has all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like and submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing. Hey, do you guys want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. Oh yeah, they really did. They look really pretty. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognized the girls' poems from the ones they performed during our practice. Just then, Natsuki burst into the room, carrying a box that positively towers over her. Yuri trails in behind her, carrying a rolled-up banner and a large duffel bag.
Alright, it's festival time. Wow, you guys got here before me? I thought I was pretty early.
I'm sorry for being the last one here. I'm glad that some preparation is already underway, though. It should take less time to set everything up this way.
Yeah, let's work hard together, everyone.
Natsuki unpacks her box to reveal 4 trays of cupcakes stacked carefully on top of each other.
Puka,
I jump at the sudden outburst. Yes, help me lay these cupcakes out. And if you wouldn't mind, Sayori, can you help me with these? Yuri gestures at her bags, to which Sayori nods cheerfully. I help Natsuki with her cupcakes while Yuri and Sayori start putting up decorations. Meanwhile, Monica continues putting down pamphlets. It isn't long before Natsuki has carefully arranged her cupcakes in a neat formation. Each cupcake is topped with white icing and some kanji written in a variety of different colored frostings. So you're telling me the cupcakes would have came out came out the same way? Because, you know, when in the normal game, I'm the one who recommends the kanji. So I'm just saying. And also, maybe the writing on Yuri's banners are the exact same thing I would have recommended. So, sort of just making me feel a lot more useless. But, you know, we're chill. 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 It's okay. It's okay. Don't need me. I get it. I get it. Not needed. Not needed. Not needed at all. Not at all. Not at all. Not at all. Not at all. Wow, these look really good. Great idea to make them literature club themed as well, Natsuki.
Yeah, it was a good idea, huh? I wrote down words that specifically have to do with poetry in our poems too.
She picks up a cupcake to show me. See, this one says create. Isn't that the kanji for use? As Natsuki furiously checks over the rest of her cupcakes to look for more miswritten characters, I glance over at Sayori and Yuri. They put up a banner with an inspirational quote written on a colorful gradient of the colors of the sky. A good writer possesses not only his own spirit, but also the spirit of his friends. That's a quote by the German philosopher Friedrich N. That's what we'll call him. He's had some very interesting thoughts, although there are some that I don't quite agree with. Oh, I think I've heard of him. As usual, Yuri outclasses me with her intellect. It seems that they've also hung up a curtain of origami paper tied to ribbons in the doorway. Upon closer inspection, each paper has a different kanji character written on it. Hey, it looks like you did something similar to Natsuki with your kanji curtain. Is that so? Is that so? I have to have a look at what she's done after I finish setting up. She gestures to a few candles and a wooden cylinder-shaped object. Yuri said that's an essential oils diffuser. Yes, it's for an aroma therapy. One of my favorite contributors to a positive atmosphere. I'm excited to see how it works out later. It looks like all the preparations are almost finished now. I feel like there's something missing though. Suddenly, I notice a large bag sitting forlornly by itself on the side. Sayori, do you mind handing me that sack you've got there? I'll help you distribute all the stuff inside of it. Okay, here you go. Peering inside, I catch sight of quite a few small colorful bags neatly tied shut with ribbons. Just as I remember. Her handiwork from yesterday really shows as I pull one out. Yuri and Monica notice the little bags, looking on it with interest. So this is what you and Puka have been working on over the weekend, Sayori. I love how these look. You both did a fantastic job. Oh, it's neat. Mostly Sayori. I couldn't do the ribbon part in my life if my life depended on it. Wow, blah blah blah. Okay, I'm sure the contents are just as impressive as the exterior. What sorts of things did you choose for the quotes? We had a lot of fun with that. She delicately opens up one of the little bags, fishing out a quote. It's perfectly okay to write garbage, as long as you edit it brilliantly. Wait, I didn't put this one in. Oh yeah, that one was mine. I thought it was kind of funny. Monica giggles, whereas Yuri and Sarah look like they're trying to figure out what punchline... figure out what punchline is. What the punchline is. Well, one out of the three isn't so bad. How about this one? I hastily open another bag, picking out the quote. Sometimes, when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets fixated on a specific point. Just force yourself to get something onto paper and tie it up later. Okay, that confused me. That threw me off because that's usually Monica's line right there. That's usually one of her. I'm a daily or literature tip of the day. Writing tip of the day. I like that one a lot, Puka. After all, it's pretty much true. If you never start, you can't make any progress. Keeping your pen in the same spot would just result in a big puddle of ink. We couldn't find out who said that, which is a shame. Ooh, you, well, I mean, I might know who said it. Just maybe. Just maybe. I might know. But, is the stream fine? Yeah, it's fine. That's fine. Okay. We couldn't find out who said that, but, have you guys tried the candy? Don't you think we should save those for the people we made the bags for, Sayori? Oh, yeah. Natsuki's irritated voice rings over from across the club room. Hey, if you guys are finished over there, can you actually sort Sayori's stuff out? You know, we do have a festival to prepare for. She huffs and the rest of us share a guilty grin. Natsuki's right. I suppose so. Natsuki raises a valid point. Yeah, let's get to it then. We each delve into the sack and scoop up the little bags, going around the classroom and setting them down on each desk. We printed out a few spare quotes to put around the classroom, and it's not long before a few desks bear the wise words of writers and poets alike. Sayori wanders over to the front door and sticks one of the quotes there. I'm impressed by her thinking. Everyone will see the quote that way. It doesn't take long to distribute all of the little bags around the room. Out of the corner of my eye, I spot Sayori trying to sneakily open a bag and pop a candy into her mouth. Naturally, she drops the chocolate. Some things never change. As expected. Whoa, that's sick. That's sick. This is actually very sick. Whoa. Look, I'm enamored by this game, okay? If there's one game that truly catches my eye every time I play it, it's this one. Whenever something changes, I do get bored if it's the same thing repetitively and like there's no new images or anything like that. Or if like the storyline just isn't different enough and I just feel like I'm gonna get the same ending as I would if I played the same thing. This one, I feel like I have no clue where it's going, and I'm happy with that. Thank you, game devs. Anyway, by the time we finish, it looks like everyone else is done too. The classroom is now darkened and lit up by the amount of lighting of the candles. A delicate floral scent wafts through the air, courtesy of Yuri's essential oils. Sarah and I head towards the other three girls, who are huddled near the front of the classroom, murmuring to each other. Is it about time to start yet? Oh. Okay, I can see what they did here. Brightness down, shadows up, contrast low, like higher. Yeah, almost. We wrote that we were going to start at 10 a.m. on our posters, and that's in 10 minutes. Are people actually going to show up for this? Don't be so negative. Some people have shown up already, and I'm sure that more will file in soon. You guys don't have to be worrying so much about it. I've got full faith in all of you. I've seen all of your poems. It's been amazing watching each and every one of you find and nurture your unique writing styles. She smiles encouragingly at each of us. To her credit, her words are helpful, even though I haven't been part of this club for as long as the other three. Even Puka, Natsuki. Jeez, it was just a joke. They both said it. Okay, Sayori and Monica. Okay, yeah, I was so confused. I saw like Sayomani. I was like, who the frick is that? It was just a joke. Jeez, thought some humor would lighten the mood. Sorry. Just trying to make sure everyone's in the best frame of mind before we start. It's okay, Monica. We all understand and appreciate that. Yeah, we know how much this club means to you. I want it to be a good success just as much as you do. Couldn't have put it better myself. Even though I've only been in the club for a few days, I've felt really at home. Truth be told, I used to be kinda lonely. Knowing that I'm included in something with people like you guys always makes me feel better. Apart from Sayori on Sunday, I haven't told anyone about how lonely I've been feeling. I'm a little nervous about how the others will react. They all turn to me, varying degrees of emotion on their faces. Natsuki passively looks to the side, while Yuri gives me an expression of concern. Now their faces have changed, so that's sick. Sayori looks a little sad, remembering our conversation about this. It's okay, Puka. We can change that, remember? Like I said, I'm so happy that you feel welcome here. It's exactly what we wanted. What if I'm the one that ends up, like, you know, dying? Just no one else, just me. Dang, that'd be unfortunate. That'd be very unfortunate. Unfortunate Sons. I don't know who made that song. I agree. No one should feel alone. I know it's quite a difficult thing to experience. I feel a warm flush of gratitude at their words. Thanks, guys. That means a lot. Also, Monica, I told Sari this earlier, and I figured you might appreciate hearing this. Well, no matter how the festival goes, I just wanted to say thank you. To you all. Thanks to you guys, that lonely feeling has disappeared. You've all been so welcoming and accepting, and believe me, I'm really appreciative of it. So, even if this event doesn't go quite as planned, just know that I really love it here, and I'm so glad Sari told me about this club. If others don't like what we have here, well, it's their loss, right? The girls nod in agreement, smiling at me. I had no idea my words would have such an impact, but I'm glad they did in the end. It feels so rewarding to be able to give back to the club for a change. Alright, I'm taking this off so I can not, like, feel like I'm being deafened by the song. Yeah. Monica turns to me, eyes shining with appreciation. Thank you, Puka. You're right. Hearing those words from a newcomer really makes me feel like I've succeeded in my goals as president. After all, I wanted to create a place where people can feel comfortable and share literature, and what you've just said makes me feel like it was all worth it. He turns to face the others. See guys, if we could show Puka how amazing this club is, who's to say we can't show the other students the same thing? Don't see them as strangers, see them as potential club members. She's definitely got an inspiring way with words. Good thinking, Monica. What's the worst that could happen? Yeah, but if they say anything bad about my cupcakes, I'm gonna kill them. You right. Yuri giggles softly. I won't lie to you. I'm still quite nervous, but after hearing what you said, Puka, I realized there might be other lonely people out. This club would be the perfect place if I could just stop spitting onto my keyboard. This club would be the perfect place for them. Yeah, we might even find more manga enthusiasts. Now that's the spirit. Now let's go and show the rest of the school just what the literature club is made of. As if on cue, a few people wander into the room, curiously looking around the room. Monica confidently walks over and greets. And so it begins. Let's go, baby. We have the official festival. La Festival. Yes, I know Spanish. Not fully. Don't ask me any more questions. Never ask me a question in Spanish. I will look at you like you're crazy. Monica and Sayori have greeted the newcomers and settled them in desks throughout the classroom. Some people are already helping themselves to cupcakes, and I notice Natsuki keeping an eye on them. Meanwhile, Yuri is nervously looking through the pamphlet. I can see her soundlessly mouthing the words of her poem. Now that I think about it, I should be getting some extra practice in as well. Before I can do though, Monica heads back towards us with Sayori. Showtime, everyone. Yeah, let's do it, guys. Time to get this over with. I can do this. We group up and stand together at the front of the classroom. Monica steps up to the podium and clears her throat, drawing the room's attention to her. Okay, everyone. Welcome to the Literature Club's poetry performance. My name is Monica, as some of you may know. Some girls sitting near the front of the classroom wave at her. And I'm the president of the club. Accompanying me is Vice President Sayori. Hi, guys. And the rest of our club members, Yuri, Natsuki, and last but certainly not least, Puka. We all wave back at the students with varying degrees of enthusiasm. Hope that you'll all enjoy our poetry and that we'll be able to help contribute to a memorable festival. Literature is amazing in its ability to connect us to the human condition, and we really hope that this event will help encourage others to start participating as well. Our club will gladly welcome any new members, from those who love words and writing as well, to anyone who's simply just curious and wants to learn more. After all, after the scheduled performances, we'll be opening up the stage for anyone who wants to perform, so don't be shy. And now, without further ado, I'll be starting with my poem, The Way They Fly. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and I head off to settle down in front of the frontmost desk, saving the seat in the end for Monica. She stands there, alone yet still radiating confidence. After flashing a smile and a wink at us, she begins. Each word is crystal clear and exudes emotion. Somehow, her recitation is even better than what it was only a few days ago. She must have practiced hard to try and achieve perfection. The classroom is silent at first, drinking in her words. After a few moments, however, some whispering starts up in the back of the classroom. Guess that's inevitable, but it still doesn't make it any less annoying. I exchange a look with Natsuki, who rolls her eyes at the disruptions. Sarah pats my hand and gives me an encouraging smile. She's comforting, as always. As Monika's poem progresses, more and more people wander in. Normally, this would be a good thing, but they're making a lot of noise. Thankfully, they simmer down once they realize Monika's speaking, but the damage has already been done. She reaches the end of her poem, the last few words resonating in the classroom. A round of applause fills the room, and Monika beams at everyone, patiently waiting for them to finish. Thank you for listening, everyone. I hope you enjoyed my poem and that it gave you a flavor of what the club is like. For the newcomers, welcome. We're just in the midst of showing you all our poems. For the benefit of those who have just joined, she quickly reintroduces everyone. Anyway, up next is Natsuki. Take it away. Natsuki stumbles slightly as she makes her way to the front of the class. I guess the nerves are really getting to her. Doesn't help that someone sniggered. I swear, I added an S. I added an S. Do not cancel me for this. Causing her to turn and to glare at them. Sayori seems to notice too, as she hastens to shoot Natsuki a reassuring smile. Natsuki stands at the front of the classroom with her poem in hand, slight traces of irritation still visible on her face. Anyway, my poem's called Jump. She takes a deep breath and begins her recital. Just as I was hoping, she's able to inject her trademark bounty style into the performance, bringing the words to life. She doesn't quite radiate the confidence Monika did, but her unique style shines through, giving the poem a flow and rhythm. While simple, it's effective. My heart sinks as I start picking up on the newcomers having their own conversation in the back of the room. I'm hit with a surge of anger. How can they be so inconsiderate? It's clear that they aren't paying any attention, and from the pause and change in Natsuki's tone, she clearly picked up on it as well. Why can't they have their stupid, selfish conversations for after our performances? Her poem comes to an end, and unlike with Monika's, there's a slight awkward moment of silence. Once again, there's a round of applause, but it's clear that the audience engagement isn't quite as strong. To be honest, I genuinely thought Monika just glitched out there, and I got scared for a second. Just for a second. Not too long, but there was a little bit of fear. So yeah, this game has potential of scaring me. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, great performance, Natsuki. I really like the rhythm of that poem. Natsuki forces a smile and makes her way back to her seat. It's clear that she's upset. Anyway, our Vice President Sayori is up next. Hi everyone, I hope you like my poem. He clearly skips up to the front, poem in hand. As she turns to face us, she looks a little nervous, fidgeting slightly. Sorry, I'm a little nervous. It's okay, Sayori. Just remember what we've practiced. I've got full faith in you. Yeah, you've got this. Okay, this one's called My Meadow. She begins her poem. Her soft voice guides us through the recital. There's a remarkable contrast between her cheerful inflection and the more bittersweet nature of the words. Out of the corner of my eye, I notice people casually flicking cupcake wrappers onto the floor, along with candy wrappers lying on the tables. Worse still, the talking gets louder and more noticeable. Monika looks around at the perpetrators, frowning at them. One of the students lets out a loud yawn, making absolutely no effort to hide it. I'm getting a little annoyed myself, not gonna lie, because I'm only getting annoyed because I've played this game for the past 3 years, and I'm still waiting for what I consider a really happy ending. I've gotten one good ending, not the happiest. Yeah, okay. I was like trying to listen in because it sounded really off, the music. Another student picks up one of the quotes and nudges their friend. They both frown and laugh at the message. I get the horrible feeling. It's more the mocking kind of laugh. At this point, I'm seeing red. If we weren't in school, I would have punched these inconsiderate people by now. Not say that. I'm in a good mood right now. No one should be this rude to Sayori. She's probably the sweetest person I've ever met. Despite how obvious disruption, she's still trying her best and is making her real effort to continue. To her credit, her performance is still commendable. She manages to work the contrast of her enunciation against the words in her favor. It adds an interesting depth to the poem. I'd love to see more of this side to her. She brings her performance to a close, hand shaking slightly. Lovely poem, Sayori. You really brought the one to life. Thank you. Something's off with her voice. It's like how she was on Friday. Monica stands up, turning to address everyone in the room. Just a polite reminder that it would be much appreciated if everyone could give our poets some respect while they're performing. Monica looks stern, while Natsuki looks positively furious. Thank you. Now the stage is all yours, Yuri. Yuri, I'm concerned for this one right here. This is the concerning part of this game, of this day. Yuri is a wild card here. She could be simply the harbinger of destruction here, or she could simply be the saving grace. Who knows? Okay, Yuri's looking terrified at this point. Sarah gives her a reassuring squeeze, and I lean over, whispering into her ear, "You've got this, Yuri. Just pretend like it's only me, Natsuki, Sayori, and Monica. I can't do this, Puka. Yes, you can. I believe in you. I've seen how passionate you can become when you talk about Portrait of Markov. I love that. I love seeing that side of you. Besides, like you said, this club could be the perfect place for any of these people. Just don't know it yet." She swallows nervously, nodding at my words. "Okay, thank you." She rises to her feet, poem clasped firmly to her chest and avoiding eye contact with everyone as she walks up. Her eyes flick up to glance at the classroom when she gets on stage, although she quickly ducks her head back down to look at her poem on the podium. This poem is called Afterimage of a Crimson Eye. Her voice quivers as she starts, but unlike her recitation in a few days ago, the meek and trembling version of Yuri remains well into the poem. She determinedly forges ahead, but I can tell that she's not enjoying it in the slightest. The rest of the classroom, momentarily subdued by Monica's words, soon begins to grow louder again. After a few lines of her poem, they are even more unruly than before. The crinkling of wrappers fills the air, and at a few points, Yuri is almost drowned out by other voices. I catch a few people getting up and leaving the classroom, and by the slight hitch in their voice, it seems that Yuri's seen them as well. Her eyes stay glued on her poem now, and it looks like she's trying her hardest to ignore everyone. One boy quietly wolf whistles at Yuri, causing her to jump and lower her head even more. She practically shaking like a leaf. This is absolutely disgusting behavior, and I open my mouth to say something. Suddenly, Natsuki stands up, a loud scraping noise from her pushing away from the desk, drawing the attention of the students. Well, I mean, Yuri's chilling at least. She hasn't broken down just yet. Can you all shut up? I'm freaking sick of this. How can you guys be so rude? We're trying our best to show you something amazing here, and you're just going to stomp all over it, all over our hard work like that? Unbelievable. I can't understand how people can be this arrogant, and it's just plain terrible. I didn't want to interrupt you, Yuri, but I can't stand it anymore. You idiots might as well leave if you aren't going to pretend to pay attention. There's complete silence for a beat. Hello there. I just read the line in my head. I already hate this. I hate this guy. Looking at him, I already knew I hated him. Looking like the character design, not that it's bad, but I just like the type of face he's making and like the type of face he has. Like, it's just I hate him. Only came for the food anyway. Let's go, guys. Once this boy speaks up and begins to lead his friends away, one by one, more students start to follow them out the door. I throw a panicked look over at Monica, who's holding a strange, stiff expression on her face. Looks like she's struggling to stay calm for everyone. After a few moments, there's barely anyone left. Yuri, meanwhile, quietly begins speaking again, but her voice is barely audible. There's a stifling silence accompanying her words. When she finishes, a weak smattering of applause sounds from the few who are left. She unsteadily steps down from the stage, a blank look on her face. She won't look at any of us either. I'm worried about her. Okay. Monica's voice cracks as she speaks up. She's still trying her best to see through this. I don't think any of us could have predicted that it would turn out this way. Thank you, Yuri. You did wonderfully. I'm sincerely sorry for all the disruptions, sheer arrogance you had to endure. Those kinds of people really are the worst. To those who are left, I want to thank you all for staying and apologize as well. This is definitely not a normal occurrence for the Literature Club, I assure you. Well, let's finish this off with Puka then. With a heavy heart, I slowly get up and walk onto the stage. Please tell me my teacher is here. Please. That's all I want. I just want to see my teacher one more time. Or at least that one girl at the beginning of the game. One of those two. I'd be happy. I'll be happy. But preferably the teacher. When I get to the podium, I'm applauded by the side of the classroom. Candy and cupcake wrappers are strewn across the floor, and quote cards lay tossed about, with many of the cards now featuring shoe prints over the words. The remnants of the goodie bags are left ripped apart on the desk. Even the kanji curtain looks tangled up and messy. The only students left are the ones who waved up to Monica at the beginning. This is what Yuri had to see when reciting her poem. No wonder she didn't want to look up and face these people. Can I really do this now? How are the others able to finish their poems? Look at the clock. Only 10:20. Has it really only been 20 minutes? Taking a shaky breath, I began to speak. Hi everyone. I'd like to take a second to apologize as well. Both to those checking out the club today and those who are already in it. But despite everything that's happened, I can say that I'm glad I joined since I got to meet so many amazing people. I believe that you guys will still love it as much as I did too. Anyhow, I hope that you'll all enjoy Acquainted with the Night. Do I get to can I at least see the poem? I just want to see the poem. I start reading and am struck once again by the beauty of the poem. The loneliness and isolation conveyed so sprinklers are on. Okay, that's what's throwing me off. I could hear that through this. Noise canceling my butt. Nope, that's fake. Anyway, the loneliness and isolation conveyed so accurately, I can relate to a lot of these feelings. I won't be as good as the others at reciting, but I can only hope that I'll be able to do the poem justice. Thoughts of doing both the poet and the club proud strengthened my spirit, and I managed to fight through the depressing mood. The quiet of the classroom suits the lines with the poem well, and my recital seems to fly by rather quickly. Excellent performance, Puka. What a great way to round off the event. As I step down from the stage, Monica stands up and addresses the room. Thank you all for coming and staying. I truly appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. That's it for the scheduled recitations, but you guys are free to stay and hang out if you want. There's an awkward silence for a few moments, then the remaining students start to stand up. Hello. Hello, Shiori. Shiori, I don't know how to pronounce that. Oh, hey, Monica. Oh, and you too, Puka. I didn't realize you were in this club. This girl standing before us is actually my homeroom's class representative, Shiori. Given that both she and Monica are class reps, they're probably friends. Yeah, I only joined about a week ago, so... Ah, I see. Water. Gotta wet that whistle. Not blow it. Do not blow. You only wet it. Ah, I see. Yep. Hey, the way you guys were treated was seriously awful. It's fine. Thanks for staying. Either way, sorry about everything, Monica. I'll check out the club sometime. She gives us a small commissionary smile, and I'm torn between wondering whether everyone's pitying us or sympathizing with us. Get that out of here. We don't need it. Don't need it. Waste of space. Waste of matter. Okay. They all start to file out of the classroom after a few more goodbyes. Monica keeps a strained smile plastered on her face. Meanwhile, Yuri has her head buried in her arms on the... In contrast, Natsuki is staying straight ahead, gritting her teeth, and Sayori looks down at her desk, picking at a spot on the varnished wood. Well, yeah, that's expected. Sad, but expected. To say there's tension in the air would be a massive understatement. There's silence in the room, made worse by the sense of awkwardness. No one knows what to say. No one expected the festival to end this way, and the impact is hitting us all. So, that could have gone better. And my attempt at humor falls flat, and I immediately regret speaking. Yeah, sounds about something I would actually do. I would try to lighten the mood. And then, it would just fall flat, and alright, now I feel stupid. Crying. Now I just want to leave. Natsuki gives me a dirty look, but Sayori smiles wanly. I don't know. Meanwhile, it looks like Monica's face has finally fallen. I don't understand. Where did we go so wrong, guys? We spent so long preparing for this, and after all our efforts. For the first time, that outgoing confidence Monica always seems to radiate has snuffed out. She clearly cared a lot about this event, and I feel awful for her. I know, I don't get it either. I thought you guys all did such a good job as well. The decorations, the recitals, I'm sorry, Monica. Don't worry about it, Puka. It's not like it's your fault anyway. She smiles weakly at me. Glancing around, I notice that Yuri and Natsuki seem particularly upset, with Yuri looking absolutely dejected and Natsuki steaming mad. This is your fault. Oh, there. Oh, hold your horses there, Natsuki. This is all your fault, Monica. I told you this was a stupid idea. None of us even were that comfortable doing this in the first place. Now look where this landed us. Excuse me? My fault? You all agreed to this. Pardon me for thinking it would actually go well. What's so wrong about that? We only agreed to it because we felt like you were forcing us. I was really hoping this wouldn't happen. Given everyone's low moods, an argument is the last thing we need. I didn't force anyone, Natsuki. You know how much this club means to me. I was just excited to show what we have to the rest of the school. Yeah, because that was such a good idea, wasn't it? I'm really starting to get sick of your constant sarcasm, you know? Why can't you just try being positive for once in your life? Gee, it's funny you should say that, because I'm really starting to get sick of your self-righteous, know-it-all attitude. We told you this was a bad idea, but no! You just had to insist on this. even though no one was happy with it. It was for a reason. Look at how much Puka enjoys it here. It was really Is it really so unreasonable to think that we could have found someone else like him? Or is it just too positive for you to even fathom? This is awful. The other students were bad enough, but now Monica and Natsuki are going after each other's throats? Look how badly everyone was humiliated. How inconsiderate all of those... She struggles for a moment, her anger inhibiting her ability to speak. Hello, David. Hello. Yeah, David. Maldonado? I think I pronounced that right, wrong, I don't know. Those assholes were... To all of us. They didn't give a damn about anything we had to say. What did that one prick say? He was only here for the food? All of that hard work, just for what? Nothing. She angrily kicks one of the desks. The loud noise jolts Yuri, who looks up with tears in her eyes. Please, Natsuki, can you calm down? Don't tell me you're taking her side, Yuri. Yuri, you had to experience the worst of it. I don't get why you're not mad either. Natsuki, there's no point in being angry at Monica. She didn't want this to happen. She had no idea people would react this way. It's bad enough that the students were rude, and I really don't like fighting inside the club itself. Yeah, but if Monica just listened to us when we said we weren't comfortable with the whole idea, this would have never happened. Monica sighs. This was the kind of conflict that she generally leaves for Sayori to deal with. But in this case, Sayori looks too distraught to intervene. Look, what you're not understanding is that sometimes you just have to take risks. Sure, this didn't go so well, but there was always a chance it wouldn't have ended like this, and we could have had new members. She turns to me. I mean, you of all people can understand that the best, right, Puka? You made the choice to come here. Look how much you enjoy it. Oh, don't you try and suck up to him, Monica. Face it, you never listen to us, your club members, or take our opinions into account. Tell me I'm not alone in thinking that, Puka. Oh great, now I have to choose a side. I really don't want to do this. Desperately look at Yuri and Sayori, but both look too upset to want to get involved. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, I have to make a choice. I can't choose. I don't want to choose. Monica's obviously the right choice here. She's right. She's right. Natsuki's wrong. Obviously we have to take a chance. I'm only choosing, to be fair, I'm really choosing Monica because this was the first festival that I fully got to experience, because the other one that I got to experience was the one with Yuri, who I ended up having to leave early for because they made Yuri cry in Fallen Angel. A little bit of a spoiler, but it's okay. I'm choosing Monica. Alright, something tells me this is going to make me very unpopular with Natsuki. I brace myself for what's going to come next. Natsuki, come on. You know better than I do that Monica loves this club. It's only natural that she'd want to share it with the rest of the school. Seriously? You're actually taking her side? Can't believe this. No, it's not like that. I'm not taking her side. It's just what? That's exactly what you're trying to do, Puka. Don't try and backpedal. Natsuki, that's not what he's trying to say. He's just... Oh, of course you're jumping into his aid. Shut up, Monica. Monica looks furious, and for a moment, I think Natsuki has finally gone too far. She closes her eyes and takes a deep breath, evidently trying to contain her anger. Jeez, Natsuki, don't you think that was a little out of order? You didn't have to shout at her. What would you know? You haven't even been here for 5 days. Why is everyone making me out to be the bad guy here? One there. Oh. Okay. Remember when Monica said she'd make sure people weren't going to be rude during her performances? Wow, congratulations. She sure did a fantastic job with that. You guys are really ruining my picture of Natsuki here. I mean, makes sense, but still. I mean, Natsuki was my favorite. But, you know, I guess in this instant, it's changed back to Sayori. I mean, it's not like anyone wolf whistled at Yuri or anything, was it? Some enforcer you were. Her bitter, sarcastic tirade continues on, each point worsening the atmosphere. I'm the only one who can see this is what it is. It's just Monica trying to use the club to boost her popularity, and it sickens me. You think we're all just, what, some sort of pawns for you? That explains why you didn't even consider how reluctant we were all to do this, or why you let everyone just walk all over us. Natsuki, you're just being ridiculous now. Why would I want to hurt all of us? It's not exactly been easy on me either. Natsuki lets out a snort of derision. What, you? What would you, of all people, know about life being hard? Monica blinks, looking like she's been slapped. It's easy for you, Monica. With your role as the queen of the school, everyone liking you, all that crap. You have such a perfect life and all. Never having to defend your interests, never having anyone ridicule you for the things you like. I share classes with those assholes, you know, and you can bet they're gonna have a lot of fun telling me everyone else about it. About how much of a loser we all are. And guess what? It's all because of you. I can practically hear the venom dripping from her words at this point. It's absolutely horrible. Face it, Sayori would be a better president than you could ever be. Whoa there, I don't know about that one. And with that, a sickening silence falls on the room once more. But this time, it's a million times worse. Fire in Natsuki's eyes is blazing, and quiet sobs can be heard from you. Sayori is miserably hugging herself, looking completely lost for words. Monica is wearing a stony expression on her face, looking both enraged and heartbroken. The whole club waits for her to reply the bombshell Natsuki just dropped on her. But without a word, Monica turns on her heel and walks out of the door, the impact of Natsuki's words hanging in the air behind her. No one knows what to say. For a few moments, the heavy silence remains. We all exchange looks, Yuri meekly wiping her eyes on her sleeve, and Sayori is standing around awkwardly. Natsuki, on the other hand, is refusing to meet anyone's gaze. She looks like she's regretting her words a little. Guys? Can we make sure that never happens again? It was awful. It was horrible to experience, to say the least. Without Monica to restore order and keep things going, the club suddenly feels very aimlessly and disorganized. Natsuki, I know you're angry, but can you please find Monica and apologize? But, please, I know you're feeling a bit guilty over what you said. After all, you were a bit mean. Natsuki grumbles something under her breath. Nah, it's okay. I'll go and find Monica. No offense, Natsuki, but I don't think she'd particularly want to see you right now. I wince as the words leave my mouth. There's probably a more diplomatic way of saying it. Natsuki glares at me. Fine. As I turn to leave, I silently motion to Yuri and Sayori to try and talk to Natsuki. Sayori nods and Yuri nervously swallows. Now, where would Monica go? She would probably want somewhere quiet where she could be by herself, right? Which rules out the classrooms, the courtyard, and the cafeteria. The only two places coming to mind are the girls' toilets or the rooftop. Well, I'm hoping it isn't the girls' toilet. I make my way over to the staircase that leads up to the top, thinking about how this conversation is. Will she want to even talk to me? Didn't say anything as she left. Was she that upset? Although, given what Natsuki said, I really wouldn't blame Monica. Guess there's only one way to find out. There's a door at the top of the stairs which opens out to the roof. Bracing myself, I put my hand on the cool steel door handle and push the door open. Man, the view up here really is something. I shiver as the wind cuts through my blazer. It's a cold and desolate place, a fitting setting for what just happened. I look around and there she is. Leaning slightly over the barriers at the edge, rooftop, face turned away from me. Not a peep sounds from her, not even when the wind slams the doors behind me closed. Monica? No answer. I slowly approach her, making as little noise as possible in some illogical attempt to not scare her. You, looked pretty upset, so I thought I'd come find you. I trail off, mentally berating myself at how weak that must have sounded. She stays completely still as I saddle up to her side, leaning on the railing so that I can see her face. I don't know what I expected, but her expression is oddly calm. Monica? Beautiful view, isn't it? Yeah, you could say that. Is that the reason he came up here? It's part of it. On days like this, the wind and the eternally stretching blue sky make me feel like I can go anywhere. It feels freeing. There's something comforting in the possibility of getting swallowed up by that blue sky. Being able to simultaneously take control and lose control. Monica, Art, well, I know that you're obviously not okay, but I'm not asking if you're okay to know if you're okay. I'm going to ask if you're okay so that you can choose to talk to me about whatever if you want. To give me an opportunity to open up. So, are you okay? A thin smile appears on her face. Progress? That's sweet of you, Puka. To be honest, I didn't expect you to have any tact at all. Me neither. Did you expect that I'd be crying up here? Contemplating suicide or something? Okay. Alright. I don't think my character was, but me, however, maybe. Just maybe. But I'm not gonna say, I obviously don't have the choice to say that. Don't worry. I wouldn't do that just because the festival. Well, I wouldn't blame you if you wanted to cry it out. You know, I actually thought that I would cry at first, but maybe I am all cried out. I guess I've come to terms with all the things that Natsuki said already. She says such weighty words so casually. What Natsuki said wasn't true, Monica. I think that you're a fantastic president. I hasten to try and give a less empty words after what she arches an eyebrow. I hasten to try to give less empty words after she arches an eyebrow at me. And I'm not just saying that to cheer you up either. Remember what I said to you before the festival, during your little pep talk? She faintly nods. Well, I'm gonna reiterate it anyway, because it's important you're aware of how much I mean it. Thank you for everything. You took me in when I really needed it. Remember how I said earlier that I've been feeling lonely? She nods again. Well, that's how things have been for me recently. I haven't seen much of my parents lately. Most of my days I'd spend alone. All of that changed when I joined your club. You were all so friendly and welcoming. Not once did you ever turn me away because I wasn't a poet. I mean, between you and me, I know my poems weren't the greatest. You have a lot of potential, Puka. I did like your poems. Well, I'm glad you think so, but anyway, that's besides the point. You accepted me for who I was, and I was always willing to help, and was always willing to help me. And more importantly, you've created something that 3 other girls hold dear in their hearts. Definitely the sign of a good president, if you ask me. Monica looks down for a moment, as if composing herself, then meets my eyes with a smile. Thank you, Puka. It really means a lot. Like I said earlier, hearing all of this from a newcomer really does make me believe I've hit the goals I set for myself. All I wanted was to create a little haven that people could call home, no matter what their writing ability. Well, take it from someone who joined only a few days ago then. You've definitely succeeded. Also, had you not made this club, I would never have gotten to meet Yuri and Natsuki, or been able to hang out with Sayori again. Nor would I have gotten to get to know you better either, and that would have been a real shame, eh? Eh? Yeah, Canadian. I have a Canadian friend. I know Canadian people. I won't say I have a Canadian friend, but I know Canadian people. Yeah. I playfully nudge her, receiving a nudge back. This past week has been probably the happiest I've ever been in a long time. In a long time. Very long. Like this long. Like outside the camera long. You know, you guys can't see it, but this long. You're like big, long. Big, schlong long. And that is all thanks to you. We share a smile, one that I'm now sure is completely genuine on Monica's part. I don't really know what to say. I don't even know how that bit looked. Probably looked stupid. Probably stupid. I like how I'm not even centered in the camera, like, because I like to sit a little to my right. A little. I lean. I lean a lot. Because, you know, I'm not sitting in a normal chair. Like, if you guys... I know this... Look at this. Look at this. Put it over here. Say, you see this? This is it. This is it. That's it. That's it. That's what I get. That's what I got. This is what I'm working with. This. That's what I'm working with. Huh? How about... How you doing? Anyway, it's okay, seriously. I just wanted you to know how I felt. Anyway, Natsuki was a bit out of order with her, but honestly, I don't think she meant it. I guess tensions were just running really high, and you know better than I do how fiery she could be. Yeah, I know, she was just really upset, but hearing those words, it hit pretty deep, you know? I tried telling myself not to take her words to heart because I knew she was just upset, but it was that line about Sayori being a better president. I don't know why it got under my skin so much. It was just spite, Monica. People say awful things that they don't mean when they're upset. Sayori and Yuri are talking to her right now, and I get the feeling she wants to apologize, but doesn't know how to. Well, that's definitely something Natsuki needs to work on. By the way, thank you for making the effort to find me. It really means a lot. I'm suddenly struck by the situation. Here I am, alone with one of the most attractive, popular girls of the year, having a heart-to-heart. Probably a situation most other guys in the school would kill to be in. My face heats up a little bit as I process the heartfelt, rather vulnerable scene we're. You're welcome, Monica. Nothing to thank me for. I sheepishly scratch the back of my neck. We should go and find the others, though. Don't want them to worry or anything. We stand up and make our way back to the door. I hope so. It wasn't exactly nice to be told you have a perfect life and that you've never experienced any difficulty. As we make our way back to the club, I just hope Sayori and Yuri were able to talk some sense into that. The last thing we need is another argument. She's silent as we wordlessly make our way back to the classroom. When we finally arrive, I squeeze her shoulder as she takes a deep breath and walks. Ah, they're back! Yuri and Sayori hurry over to us, looking worriedly at Monica. Meanwhile, Natsuki remains standing off to the side by herself, arms folded. Hey guys, I'm alright, really. Taking some time outside to help clear my head, and I'm feeling a lot better now. Not to mention, Puka was a real help too. I'm relieved. It was a frightening prospect to consider losing our club president. So yeah, you guys just straight up thought she was... Yeah, you thought... Oh, I don't know if she... Oh, I think she just meant, like, she was no longer going to be president. Maybe she thought she was going to commit suicide. I don't know. Not my job to know. I didn't write the game. Anyway, yeah, and now that everyone's calmed down, we can talk things out. Natsuki, why don't you come join us? Fine. She drags her feet as she makes her way over to us. I notice Monica fidgeting with the hem of her skirt and smile reassuringly at her. Okay, so I'm here. Natsuki's eyes dart up to meet Monica's just for a second. So, there's an awkward silence as Natsuki's voice trails away. Sayori raises her eyebrow at her, causing the smaller girl to return with a glare. I think what Natsuki means to say is that she just said all those things in the heat of the moment. A crime of passion, as it were. Hey, geez, I can speak for myself, okay? She says that, but... Alright, I'm just not gonna get this over with. What I wanted to say was that I didn't mean it when I said that you were a bad president. I mean, I guess it's pretty clear that you care a lot about the club. Sayori nods vigorously at her, egging her on. It's just that those jerks pissed me off so much that I blurted out random things and needed to vent. Well, I won't lie, it does seem like you always get special treatment because you're so popular, Monica. But then again, I wouldn't know what you have to go through. You're on a totally different level from the rest of us. Natsuki. Anyway, that's all I guess. I've always seen you as a friend, and I hope that you'll still be able to see me as one too. There's tension in the air once again as we anxiously wait for Monica's response. Natsuki shifts back and forth on her feet, looking like she almost wants to run away. Thank you for saying that. I'm not going to lie either. Your comment doubting my presidency. It's definitely not true though. You're a great president, Monica. Yeah, you brought us all together. Without you, we wouldn't have become friends, and I wouldn't have been introduced to the world of poetry. I agree. It's an amazing feeling to be able to talk to like-minded individuals. Yeah, as far as presidents go, we could definitely do worse. And so what if you nudged us into the festival? I guess it's only normal for the president of all people to want the club to grow. Thanks, guys. I guess after all that, I have no choice but to accept Natsuki's apology. I mean, it'd be really great if you could. That's certainly an understatement. We all turn to look at Yuri, surprised at the glimpse of a humorous side to her. Did I say something strange? Why am I smiling? I'm not supposed to be smiling. Oh, Yuri, you're so funny. Yeah, that moment, I would probably be like weirded out. I let out a breath as I'd been subconsciously holding. It seems like everything turned out well in the end, or at least as well as they can, given the circumstance. Okay, everyone. And with that catchphrase, everything seems alright in the world. I totally forgot to mention this, but we still need to clean up everything. I'm sure that with all of us working together, though, it won't take that long to do. I'm assuming everyone's just going to skip the festival and go home after. I'm pretty tired after all this stuff that just happened. As am I. Same here. I wish I could leave too, but I have a shift in my class's cafe after this. It's alright though. Everyone get moving then. Yeah, everyone get moving then so you can all go home. Everyone starts cleaning up the room, myself included. Yuri and Natsuki start packing up the essential oils set and cupcake trays respectively. Meanwhile, Sayori, Monica, and I pick up everything left on the ground and desk. It's like we were erasing all trace that the festival ever happened in here. Although, I can't help but think that there's still lingering tension in the air, despite Monica's cheery expression. I have a feeling that Monica might just be putting the club before herself in this. But the only thing I can do now is hope that everyone will feel better tomorrow. It'll be pretty nice to get home from school early for a change and be able to relax. Although, now that I think about it, I really only have anime and video games. Guess that everything that's happened today is going to be plaguing my mind tonight. Oh, we finished today. Okay. We're done. Ooh, that's alright. It's been an hour about, and yeah, I've got sleep. Really threw me off there. Okay, here we are. Saving, then I'm done. Alright, so switch to this. Quit the game. Alright. Is there a gallery? I want to look at the gallery. Give me a sec. Nope, I literally have one image unlocked. Oh my, I have one image unlocked. It's so weird that, like, this game has a lot of music. A lot of music. Like, bro, I've literally only unlocked one image out of 6 out of 10. I've only unlocked one image out of 10. I thought Doki Doki Plus was gonna take me forever, but no. Actually, fun fact: I'm still working on Doki Doki Plus. I'm trying to finish it still. But you know, it's a hefty game to play. Very hefty. How much does it go XLR? I might have like. I want to be surprised. Get out of there. Go XLR. How much are those? Go XLR. How much are these? How much are these? I don't need one. Let's put it that way. I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't need it. We don't need that. We don't need that. Look at this. I can't even hear my response. How much are they? I don't need it. We don't need it. We don't need that. No, we don't need that. Anyway. Yeah, let's say the terrible idea. Terrible idea. Terrible. Alright. 11:15. Live for an hour. 5 minutes. I've got stuff to do. Got to work. Finally. Actually. I know for the past couple of streams, I've said I gotta work tomorrow. But no, this time it's true. I gotta work. Okay? Training. Okay? But it's Doki Doki. I was just reading chat, my bad. Gosh. So tired. I'm not even tired. You know what I really wish I could do? I wish that I could just straight up watch anime and on stream. Obviously I can't. Copyright. I mean, I would even stream it on Twitch if I had to. But no, my account would get deleted and that'd be very bad. That's bad. We don't need that. We don't need that happening. Anyway, it's okay though. All that matters is I want. Yes, I've got nothing to say. Is there anything left for me to say? What am I looking forward to? What's up? I'm trying to think. What is coming up for me? Okay, we have zombies coming up soon. All right. I don't know. I mean, I would try to say I have like games on my computer, but that's a lie. I mean, yeah. Let me go make an Among Us video real quick. Yeah, I definitely will do that. See, like BT battles, Black Ops 2, the Clone Hero. I would do some Clone Hero. I would be down to stream. I can't. Gary's mod. Nope, no content to be made there. Left 4 Dead, Left 4 Dead 2. Can't play Phasmophobia, computer can handle it. Portal, SCP containment area, nah. Ultimate Custom Night, Uno, VR chat, no, wallpaper. Wizard 101 is where it's at. I'm not gonna lie. I would stream Wizard 101 and it'd be fun. It's not even a joke. I would stream Wizard and it'd be fun. Definitely be fun. I have 91.3 hours in Doki. And that's over the course of 3 years. In the span of 1 week, I have 21.9 hours in Doki Doki Literature Club Plus. With 1 achievement remaining. That's the 100% data collection. I'm gonna get it. I promise. It'll happen. But until that point, I got nothing to do. See, any games on the Epic Store? Let me open it up. What are the free games? Epic Games, you don't sponsor me, so for you, just for my own sake, because I'm going to take advantage of free game, I'm going to get rid of the chat box. Okay, I'm going to get rid of it. Exit out of the chat, actually. Yeah. Don't need it. Don't need it. Okay, this would be better if it was just loading. I know I could show the screen. Could just do that. Yeah, I might as well. Not gonna hurt. Probably. Display capture. Hey, multiple of me. I wonder if that's gonna. Who knows? Probably not. Shouldn't. If it does, wow. Rip to the stream. Just a wait and. Okay, Fortnite crew, Outriders. All right, let's see. What games y'all got? What games y'all got? I already own. Okay, we're chilling. We're chilling. I like the back. Hello. Hey there. Hey there. Hey there, bud. Y'all like the fish. I like the fish background. I like the fish. Y'all like it? Anyway. Is there anything else I can do right now? Nothing I can think of. Nothing that I can think of. Nothing that I can think of. And of course, this breaking the. Yeah. Well, I guess I'm gonna end it. So, I tried to extend it out, but there's really nothing left for me to say. So, switch it over to that. Oh. Always have. No clue. Anyway. Leave that here because obviously it's being used. Is there anything else for me to do? Anything else? Anything else? Or anything else? Y'all want to learn some kanji with me? No, don't need that. Japanese stuff, server stuff. I don't need that. Goat House, nope. Anime. Alright, we're chilling. We're chilling. Okay, I can remove these. Delete these. I'm just organizing a little bit. Never use this for thumb. Video launch. Game element. We're chill. Games. I will never use this again. Cool. Alright, so hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, why don't you go ahead and smash that like button. Also, hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel, and hit that little bell so you know the next time I upload a video. But yeah, I'm out. Peace. My neck kind of hurts.